it's raining. So the future site, this is last year's pumpkin patch, but the future site of hopefully some black oil sunflowers. Had some plans to supplement animal feed with them, see how well they'll grow for that, and also for maybe making sunflower oil. So we'll see. So this is just with 1 or 2 passes over the majority of the areas with that tiller, and it pretty much dug up all the grass. There's some spots that didn't pull all the grass out, but it's been so wet here, and that's why I haven't been able to get out here. It's been literally just mud, and you can see the soil. I mean, this tiller is just working that tractor, pulling through this real thick soil. So I just need to get the soil exposed to the sun a little bit here, dry out as much as the first inch or two as possible, and kill off this grass, and hopefully we can come out here if it ever stops raining in Michigan this year, and we can run the tiller back through it 1 or 2 more times, and we'll have plantable soil. But I mean, I can't plant in this, it's just clumps. I got to be able to get this dried out. So it's too bad this year. It might be a complete waste as far as planting this patch goes, but we're going to try our best and get something in here and hope that it grows well. So we'll come back in a few days when it's all maybe not raining. All those fields not planted yet. There's another one still not planted. Look at all the puddles out there. They're gonna have lost.
I think it looks good over here.
At least they got that planted earlier.
That's a lake.
That is a lake. That's their whole field.
It's a whole field.
Well, it's been a day, and we've got nothing but more rain. Backyard's all flooded. Chickens stay pretty dry over here. If they didn't love mud so much, this would be a problem. But they love this. This is great for them. It's been a real problem here in Michigan this year. The rain. It's June 20th today, and there's not been but 3 dry days since probably the 1st of May, and no one's been able to get their hay in. Most of the farmers have not even come close to planting all their corn yet, and it's June 20th. Generally that stuff gets planted in May, and it's just not looking good for farming this year. It's the worst I've ever seen it or heard about it. I mean, it's been pretty bad. It's going to ruin a lot of farmers if they don't have crop insurance, and I don't even know how that works if they can't plant. I was able to cut a patch of field here for hay in those 3 days that were decent, but that wasn't long enough for me to really get it dried out well. And unfortunately, this little patch of hay is 80 bales, and most of it's going to be wrecked. It's going to be molded. It was a little too green still, so. But I had to bale something. We got animals that need hay. And this sunflower patch has got to dry out, but I mean, it's just mud. I can't plant in that. I can't till it. I can't do anything with it. And this has been the way it has been for, I mean, this is how the whole field is. It's just water everywhere. just looking at all the farmers' fields, it's just something else. But that is what we're up against here in Michigan. It's just a mess. It's a muddy mess everywhere, and it's not just here in my area, it's all over lower Michigan. I mean, we've gotten rain coming through all over the place, and it's just been steady. So, you know, ever since spring broke in April, just rain after rain after rain. And I'm looking at the forecast, you know, we get a couple days of cloudy weather, then it's going to be rainy again. I don't see an opportunity for even our first cutting of hay to really be done in the next 2 weeks. It's going to be July, and we won't have first cutting done. And normally I'm on my second cutting in July. I normally have 400 bales already in the barn. So that's going to be a problem for us, and it's a problem for a lot of farmers who haven't even planted corn yet. They haven't planted their soy. A lot of these guys around here, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to deal with the. I mean, at this point, if you plant corn, I can't imagine it'll be ready in time. But I hope it will be. But the sunflower patch, well, it's really just a mud patch right now. Maybe I could open up like a mud bog out here. Maybe that would be something I could make some money off of. But I don't know about growing sunflowers. I'm gonna try it. I've got the seed already. I already paid for the seed, which wasn't much. I have a planter, and eventually this will dry out. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, at some point it'll be dry enough for me to till it again. I need to really come through here and till this probably the opposite direction one more time, and then maybe another time quickly over it this way, in order for this to even be plantable. And so if I could have got out here earlier in the year and done this is actually the driest it's been since it was frozen. So I don't know if I could have done much different, but we continue forward. This is farming, right? We have good years, we have bad years. We have to figure out how to get through the bad years and figure out what to do with the abundance in the good years. That's just how it works. So we'll figure it out one week at a time. We'll figure out what to do next. I'll take you guys along for all of it, of course. That tiller, man, that thing is a beast. It works good. And that tractor just muscles through this stuff. Even this clumpy, weedy mess out here, that thing works great. So more tilling and some demolition to come very soon. I've got some more indoor gardening stuff coming up on the channel, so stay tuned for all of those things coming up. And of course, check us out on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter if you'd like to follow us on any of that social media. We've got all kinds of, we do stories all the time on Instagram mostly, and then we post on those social media every once in a while as well. But that Instagram story, that's how you can keep up with us daily. We do little bits and pieces every day, and you kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. So thumbs up on the video. Hopefully you guys liked the little update on the soon-to-be, hopefully, sunflower patch. And of course, if this is your first time here, subscribe, follow along. We'd love to have you join on the journey. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.